Hello Stampers, my name is Linda Bedinger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And this afternoon I have been playing around with this Memories and More card pack that I ordered from the holiday catalog. It's called Santa's Workshop Memories and More card pack. And I put together this little Christmas card, and I'll bring it up so you can see. It's got some glitter elements on it. This is a little tag that says Merry Christmas, and then it's got some little embellishments here on the ends of the branches. And in the inside, I just put one of the stickers of these little elves on the inside. And while I was playing with this, I was thinking I would just do a video and show you what you can do with this card pack. Card packs are something that is usually attached to a suite, and this is the Santa Workshop suite, and this one has paper, and it has the card pack, and it has let's see, I believe it has a stamp set as well in the catalog, and I think it's fairly close to the beginning here. This was a fairly spontaneous video because I was just messing around, and I thought, yeah, might as well just go ahead and make a video out of it and give you a bunch of ideas. Here it is, Santa's Workshop Suite. And so there's this stamp set, there's a die set, so this is a bundle. It's got a framelit set with 14 dies in it that cuts out everything that you see here. Then it's got paper, it's got these cute little Santa bags, and it's got these embellishments. And let me show them to you here. This is the set of embellishments called Santa's Workshop Enamel Shapes. And there's red, green, and white dots. Then there's red bows, snowflakes, and trees. And then I'm using that embellishment or enamel shapes sheet, and I'm using some red rhinestones, and then I'm using the card pack. Here it is, the card pack, which is on page 21, and then this is also where there's the note cards and the envelopes in red, which would just make these awfully easy and awfully cute to do. And so I thought I would just share with you what I was doing with that this afternoon. All right, so this card is, like I said, one that I've already made, and so I'm going to put that here. And then I put together a couple of other kinds of things that I thought would kind of work. So the only other thing I'm using is I'm using some white and some red cardstock to go with it. So on this one, I'm using a white card base, regular standard A2 card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. And on this one, I cut apart, these things are all double-sided, and I cut apart this little Santa with a sleigh full of presents, and I thought I would show you. I attached, this is when I got my bright idea to do the video today. I cut off this little trim from another little piece of one of the card packs, and I'll show you some of the cards here in just a second. And I thought, you know, if I put that, not on there, but on this piece, and then I did use on this one, this covers this card front, or this this is 5 1/4 by 4 piece. And then I used some of the washi tape, the Christmas washi tape out of the catalog, and I put that below there. And I thought that along with this, you get pages of stickers and other things that have these glittered elements. You've got enough dates to make a little advent calendar, and there's other specialty pieces in here. And for this one, I thought it would be kind of fun to take this little sticker here that says naughty or nice and put that down here course, it's not straight. And then maybe put another piece of this washi tape right along the bottom here to just frame that little sticker. And let me see, grab my scissors here. And I thought these would make such cute little Christmas cards, especially if you have little people in your life that you would like to do either a little money envelope or a little card to go on a present. And then this could go down on my card front here. And put that down like that. Then this was one of the little card pieces, and it's just this red circle with a red bow. And what I did was I put one of those embellishment bows right over the top of it here, and I put 3 little dots down here at the bottom, and I thought that would be a wonderful place to put your sentiment on this cute little card. So I'm talking really fast little cards here, and your inspiration is really in the cards themselves. There's so many cute little designs. So there's another Christmas card just like that, ready to go. Now, this one is also on a white card base, and this piece here was one whole sheet that had these kind of a, I don't know what color that is, kind of a blue, but it's not really blue. Anyway, I cut little strips of it off the top, and I thought this was a one of the larger cards this size, and it had this Santa face on it, and it had ho 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 down the side, and it was too big to fit on my card front. So I fussy cut out the Santa, and I thought I could just put him on dimensionals. And then this set also will make absolutely great gift tags. So I took this card base, a white one, again 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4, and I thought I'm just going to put one of these little bands across the top of the card and one across the bottom. And I'm talking here absolutely instant cards. Then take my little fussy cut Santa and put him on the front, and then put again on dimensionals a couple of these ho ho signs, because they also have that same color blue and some glitter. And I thought I could put one ho there, and another right down, oops, got to do that backwards, right side up here. And then on the inside of this, I could use another of these bands and put it across the bottom of my card here. Oops, straight would be good. And put the last ho on the inside. And that would draw the inside and the outside together. And I think that is a darling little Christmas card. So it just says ho, ho, ho. And so there's another one. And I still have a nice chunk of this that I can turn into a gift tag or any number of things. Okay, so next project that I had in mind was really a pretty simple one, and this is on a white card base, and then I have a piece of red here, And I'm just going to place this red piece down on the front of my card base here. And then I have this piece of white that's got the glitter on it, and I'm going to put that down in the center here. Then there is some washi tape that is red polka dots, and I thought that was so cute to go with the dots on the glitter paper here. And I'm just going to put it across here, and I'm going to, I suppose I could put it around the red. Maybe I'll do that. Tuck it in behind the red and cut off a little piece of it here. And tuck it behind the red. And that already is so pretty. That I thought that I would, one of the pages of stickers here that comes with this set, there's a couple of different things here that come with this, and one of these just says Merry Christmas, and it is in red, and I thought I would take this Merry Christmas and just put it right here on the front. And then on the inside, I have another bit of this same washi tape to just go down the side of my card here. And this I will cut just to fit. And then on the inside of this one, I have a couple of pieces of holly that I'm just going to put in two of the corners here. And then I thought I would use a couple of these rhinestones to go over and put on the holly and just dress this up a little bit. And then on the front, take two more of the rhinestones here and put them on either side of the Merry Christmas. And there we go, just like that. We have made 3 cards with you. And then I have one more that I had set up ahead of time. And it is this one. And I have a red card base. And I have taken one of the little cards that's in this, and then one that said Merry Christmas across the top and bottom. And what I've done is layered these together, cut them so that they fit across this, and then go on the front of my card. So I'm going to just put some glue on the back of this, put it on my red card base, again standard base, and then take this little guy and put him just in the center. There's so many cute sayings on these things that it really does just work, and I think he's just as cute as he can be. And there we go. In fact, on him, I might just cut a strip of this glitter to go across his hat band here. Yep, I think so. I'm going to stick that on his hat band. Okay, so there we go. There's a 4th card, and we can add some little pieces to this. You know, maybe we'll put a couple of trees on this one. And there, and then maybe one bow to dress this up a little bit, maybe on the top of one of these presents here. Isn't that cute? So there we go. I've just made 4 cards with you, and it took no time at all, and I can't even begin to tell you how much stuff there is left. I'll show you by the time we're done. The other thing that I thought about, I just took some scrap that I've got laying around on red, and I cut 2 inches and then run it through my tag topper punch here, and then cut these off at about 4 inches. And then I cut on some of these cards these little pieces that could go on here, and you could make a ton of little tags. And here I've picked a couple, and I just used red. You could have more imagination than me and use some glitter on these and put some other kinds of things on them. But just how fast is this to make a few tags? And I even used one of the larger pieces of this, and I didn't cut this one off. So let's see, if I were to mark that at about 4 inches, I would cut it right about there. Let's see if I can get that reasonably straight. And then take this little candy cane and put it on here, and look at that. Just like that, we've got 3 tags, and I've cut 2 more, so I thought it would be kind of fun to go through these and pick out a few things. So I'm going to stop at that point and show you some of the other card pieces that are available in this card pack. So for instance, one could cut this little bit of holly here and make this a tag. I think I will do that. I'm going to bring my trimmer out, and we'll finish off these 2 tags with some things that you can see here. And my tags are 2 inches wide, so I think if I cut these right a little over 1 3/4, and then let's just see how well that fits on there. That's going to be perfect. And I need to take about 3/4 of an inch off of the bottom of that one. I think that'll work. There, that's perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this one on, and there we go, another tag. And then I thought I had one more. Oh, there it is. So here's the tags that we've made so far, and these are some of the things that are left. That would make a cute little tag there. What's on the back side of that one? Oh, there's all different kinds of cards. Now that would make a cute little tag. I think we'll do that one. So I'm going to trim that 1 3/4 to go on here, and you can do your to from down here, and we'll dress this one up even a little more by putting some of the embellishments on here. We have some glittered snowflakes. I think that might be kind of fun to put one up there and maybe one down here at the bottom. And that makes just a darling little tag. So in the matter of a few minutes, we've made 4 tags and 4 cards, and I had one made. And this is 5 tags. And then, so this is the stuff we have left. There's just a ton of little pieces here, bigger pieces. Now, it's the most wonderful time of the year. That could easily be cut off and fit on a card front. Or this could be the trim on the side of another piece. There's these little stars, Santa's on his way. I mean, there's just so much stuff in here that one could keep going for quite some time and make just a ton of cards. and or tags. And I just want to quickly just run through so you can see. This is the material I haven't used yet. So, and look at that. Isn't that cute? That would make a darling just card front all by itself. And if you were to use those red cards and note cards, they would fit perfectly with these pieces. Then this is one of the specialty pieces. So I have some borders, some more snowflakes. I have the candy canes, and these are all glittered. And I haven't used but just a few pieces of that. I used 2 of the Merry Christmas tags, 2 of the holly leaves. These are official seal of the North Pole in the different colors. There's 2 Happy Christmases left and 4 banners and some more snowflakes. Then this are the pieces. There's all kinds of banners and sayings on this one, and this has the material to make a little advent calendar. And there's trees and bows and arrows and lots of little sentiments on here. Then these are more of the larger sized cards. And the product and the material here is just really nice. And this is nice weight stuff. And here's some more that I've cut. Official seal of the North Pole. Here's a Santa. It just goes on and on. Merry Christmas. And then here's some more of the glittered pieces that would make a lovely little card. So for $10 is what this card pack runs. You can make a ton of Christmas cards, money envelopes, tags, and all I used was a little white and red card base and a few of the little embellishments from here, and a few. You wouldn't even have to use red rhinestones. You could use the rhinestones that you have in your stash. In any case, I wanted to just share this with you this afternoon. And so we have, I'm going to lay these here so we can see them. And I want to thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I do so appreciate it. I love hearing from you. We get wonderful comments from people, suggestions, all different kinds of ideas that people have had, things that they're asking for, and I will accommodate all of them. It's not going to happen all at once or terribly fast, but I will get to all of the things that you have asked me to do. Somebody heard that I was redoing my craft room and asked for a tour of my craft room when we got it done, and so I've got that on my agenda as well. I have on my agenda also using the embossing mats that Stampin' Up! Sells and how to use those. I'm going to combine some of these, and then somebody wanted a bow tying video, and so I will put all of those things together. Anyway, there we go. So out of the holiday catalog, for those, you know, on a budget, this is $10 and a tiny bit of cardstock, and you can do some wonderful little projects out of that. So if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator, and or you could join my team. And anything here, all of this material, this card pack and a little bit of cardstock, can be purchased on my website, www.lbedinger.stampinup.net. And the prize draw for the month of September is the Dashing Deer Bundle, the stamp set and the dies. And so, thanks again. This is it for me today, and I'll be back with more projects and more cards. Bye.